Now with Tunnel to Towers founder Frank Siller, who has commemorated his firefighter brother's run toward the towers by starting the annual Tunnel to Towers 5K run. ABC's Trevor Ault has their story.
20 years ago this morning, Stephen Siller had just wrapped up a night shift when he heard the scanner. A plane had hit the North Tower.
My brother was a New York City firefighter, Stephen Siller, an elite squad 1.
Stephen raced toward Manhattan, but the Brooklyn Battery Tunnel was closed to traffic. So instead, he put on his 60 pounds of firefighter gear and ran to ground zero.
When we found out what he did, we wanted to make sure that we honored and never forgot what he did. And not just him, but all those great first responders that perished on 9/11.
It started as a charity 5K, a run through that same tunnel Stephen ran through that fateful morning.
We really wanted to transform that moment and bring light and bring hope and bring goodness.
And in these 20 years, the Siller family's Tunnel to Towers Foundation has now raised $250 million to provide hundreds of mortgage-free homes to sick or wounded first responders and veterans, or the families who may have lost them.
The organization is a huge godsend to a ton of people. Their reach and grasp to help so many individuals is beyond comprehensive.
But this year, Stephen's brother Frank wanted to go further. On August 1st, he began the Never Forget Walk, a 537-mile trek from the Pentagon to Shanksville and finally to Ground Zero. The last miles taking him through that same tunnel where Stephen ran, undeterred, 20 years ago.
My brother didn't lose his life. He gave his life.
And Frank Siller just completed the final leg of his journey here at FDNY 10 House, and I got to speak with him just a few moments ago. Take a look. I know that you've made that journey through the tunnel many times before, but never like this. With 20 years behind you, with 500 miles behind you, how are you feeling this morning?
Well, I feel proud that I did something to honor my brother. I do. I feel very proud of that. I wanted to bring to light what he did.
This foundation wasn't set up to work for 20 years. It was set up to never forget. What are your hopes? What are your plans for the future?
Well, I have absolutely no doubt that this foundation is going to be forever. And you want to know why? Why? Because Americans will give their lives for our country and our community forever. So there is a need. There will always be a need to take care of these families that are left behind. And that's my brother's legacy, that he is going to be that conduit. His great act of courage and heroism is going to turn into this beautiful thing that we take care of all these families forever. It's his legacy. We just are making sure that we complete the mission. He did it. He started that day. He gave up his life. Now we have to carry on his goodness and his selflessness. You think about what he did.
Of course.
Going up those stairs, right, running through the tunnel with all that gear on his back, and knowing that he's married and he has 5 beautiful children. Yeah. 5 beautiful children. And it's remarkable how many people made that sacrifice.
Of course. Well, Frank, we appreciate your time. We appreciate your family's generosity. We appreciate your brother's sacrifice, and we will remember.
Thank you.
Thank you.
God bless.
Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Trevor.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.